Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quad Radio. It's Wednesday, January 15th, as we turn our attention back to the Grand National Cross Country Championship Series. And today, our guest, the number 13 for 2012, Mr. Eick Hoyland. Hello, Eric, and welcome to Quad Radio, man.
Hey, what's going on, Rodney?
Not too much, man. It sounds like you are going on, my friend, as I've been following you quite closely on the Internet as of lately.
Yeah, that's all the wife's idea. She thought I should start doing something to give the fans something to follow. It's really simple, actually. It's something I feel like all the pros should be doing, just to build a bigger fan base. And, you know, in the evenings when I get out of work, instead of sitting down and watching TV, we just write a blog and make a video and just put it out there for people to look at.
Yeah, I know. I've been checking that out a little bit. I saw the video there last night. By the way, good music choice. My son was jamming out yesterday whenever we were watching that.
Sweet.
Yeah, but actually a very good video. And that all came from this past weekend's Rattlesnake Ridge, from what I understand, huh?
Yep. Yeah, it was a cold race, like I said on my blog, and it wasn't my best race, but it was the first race to get my feet wet and get all the preseason jitters out. And coming up this weekend, it's the opening round of the Mid-East, so it's usually pushed to be a 2-hour race, and a lot of the pros, big name guys, will be there, and I'm looking forward to it. So.
Yeah, sounds like it could be a good time, you know, as the season approaches right now. Let's talk a little bit about what's been going on as of lately, and then we'll catch up to right now, because I know you've had a pretty busy off season this year, Eric. Let's talk a little bit about that. I know that January 1st, man, was a huge new beginning for you. Yeah,
and it only bettered myself. You know, as far as racing goes. She's always been there since day one at GNCC for, 6 years. And now we just, we got married on the 1st, and she's a Eick Hoyland team member.
Wow, so a Eick Hoyland team member. So pretty good, I imagine, honeymoon from the pictures and the blogging that I saw as well.
Yep. Yeah, we went to St. Lucia the following week after the 1st, and just did a whole bunch of nothing, and it was nice, and just laid on the beach, soaked the sun up, and did some excursions along some hikes, and just, like I said, a whole bunch of nothing was nice.
Whole bunch of nothing usually is nice, that's for sure. And let's talk a little bit about this past season, man. XC2 Pro-Am class looked like a pretty good season. I think you got, what, like 8 or so podiums?
Yeah, something like that. A lot of thirds. I can't remember. Maybe I know 1 second for sure, maybe 2. But overall, it was a good season. It was my first year of 3C racing. Really good relationship. I'm going to continue to build that relationship this year. And I think it's benefiting him. He's only getting bigger and bigger. And it's also benefiting me, so it's a really good relationship that way.
Yeah, for sure. And I know that last year, wasn't DeRisi Racing, didn't they make their maiden voyage, I guess, basically? They've been around for a while, but, I mean, they really set sail there last year.
Yeah, and Santo DeRisi, the owner of DeRisi Racing, he just, he had a goal in mind, and that goal I don't want to talk about. Obviously, it's to get bigger, and it's to go out there and beat some of the other competitors, and I believe he's achieving that goal. So anything I can do to help by, going out and winning races, or just sometimes it's not always about winning, and obviously, because I didn't win any last year, but just going out and doing good and making a presence and just being a good racer and building a fan base for him. So.
There you go. Now, I know married life usually puts a few pounds on an individual, and it sounds like you've got a pretty busy lifestyle with the new marriage, the job, and the blogging and everything that you're doing. How's the weight doing, man? Are you plumping up yet?
No, actually, as of from Loretta Lynn's, I've lost close to 30 pounds. So I've actually lost weight, and that's all thanks to the wife, too, because we're not doing one thing in particular other than I'm not making my food. She is. And it's really good, just, something different every night, good food, good healthy food, and she's got me on the right track as far as meal plan wise, and I do my part getting workouts and riding and all that.
So even with work, what kind of work do you do?
I work at a motorcycle shop in Christiansburg, Virginia. We do bikes and quads, but I'm kind of down here and it's Virginia cross country Hare Scramble Series VCHSS territory, and so it's all dirt bikes mainly. And I just work the parts counter, and I don't have my quad with me because I live in an apartment. So I just work the parts counter and wash bikes and just kind of work at a local bike shop. And we're not open on Wednesdays, so I get a day off in the middle of the week to go mountain bike and kind of do a little bit of training. And it's a really good job. I can't complain,
So you say you don't have an ATV, so you're not actually able to ride on the weekend or until the weekends. It sounds like. Yeah,
every weekend. It's religious. I don't work on Friday. Also, I only work 3 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
People say I got a tough job.
yeah, that's a dream job. Every Friday morning, like I said, it's really religious. I head down to Santos. It's a 3-hour drive. If there's not a race, I'm riding. And actually, got some friends here that I work with that have a dirt bike motocross track. And last week I just bought a dirt bike. They're actually waiting on me right now to go ride some bikes. So
I'm holding
as I get
up.
off the phone with you here, I'm going to go do some motos on my YZ125.
Sounds pretty cool. I'll try not to hold you up too much longer there, but nonetheless, it's good to know that you've been very, very busy. You're going XC1 for this 2011 season, I understand?
Yeah, I've heard that, and hey, I guess, you never know what would happen, but all my intentions and plans were to stay in XC2 and to actually get a championship. And I don't know where that started, but I'll take the props.
Well, regardless of what your decision is, I'm sure you'll have it made by the time you hit River Ranch anyway, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to hide anything. I mean, the plan with me and DeRisi Racing is to stay in XC2.
Okay. Good.
And
well, that's good to get to the bottom of that, because there's so many rumors floating around. A lot of people wondering what you're doing. A lot of people wondering what Gabe Phillips is doing. So we at least got you nailed down for right now. So we can expect to see you there in the XC2. That'll be pretty exciting. And seeing you go after that championship, I know you're pretty hungry for it.
Yeah, it's I've been there. I've been in XC2 for a while, and maybe I should move up, but I feel like if the competition's still there, I got competition with we got a new teammate at DeRisi Racing, Braden Henthorn. Raced with him last weekend. He's a fast kid. Won College A. He's moving up. I still have competition in XC2, so it's not going to be a cakewalk at all.
For sure. I understand that completely, and it should be a pretty exciting championship whenever it all boils down as well. So good to know that. And as far as the sponsor program, you're back with DeRisi Racing, you said?
Yep, back with DeRisi Racing. Might have some gear sponsors change. We're doing Moose and Bell Alpine Stars. Just typical changes from year to year. Nothing big. We're still doing DC Cycle Motors. He's actually put a lot of time into the motors this year, and we're cranking like 8 more horsepower than we was last year. So I'm definitely excited to ride that bike here in a few weeks.
I can only imagine, Eric. And, buddy, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today. I know you got to get out and start turning some motos, so go on out and have some fun, man, and we'll be looking forward to see you come River Ranch.
All right, Rodney. I'll see you soon.
All righty, that's the Hurricane Eick Hoyland. I'm Rodney Tomlin. This is Quad Radio.